සැරට කිරට තෙලට ඇඹුල් තියල් ඇතුළු රස රැසකට Goldie chicken meatballs.
Unleash your true essence. Yardley. Experience the legacy of luxury.
Smooth, sensuous, silky, made to perfection from the finest ingredients. Fresh milk, smoothest chocolate, crispy wafer. Taste the crispy crunch of cashew. Dive into exquisite vanilla, chocolate, fruit and nut, exotic heavenly crunch, cappuccino and mixed berry. All ice cream masterpieces of magic.
Ganda real fun nigga. Gamu fun, Vinda Gamu fun. Kiss fun, fruit nectar, full fun, fun, fun. After nothing fun, better nothing fun. Kiss fun, fruit nectar, full fun, fun, fun. Oh, the fun, fun, fun. Kiss fun, fruit nectar, koi kata full fun, fun, fun. Now, Palatu Sari, kiss fun, fruit nectar, kohomat fun.
රසගුණයෙන් පදමට අතේ ඇති මුදලට Goldie Supreme chicken sausages.
Day 3, Game 4, second half coming your way. Live from AstroTurf's Colombo 7. This is Cargills Masters Hockey Tournament 2025. Sri Lanka Gold is in front, but the margin is just a very slim one, just one goal. Had an outstanding first half, scoring a goal, dominating the possession, and they build up quite a few attacking maneuvers. Rupasinghe is in, wearing jersey number 77. This man trying to get himself busy. Naushad wearing jersey number 4. And this man, Dinesh, he's been fantastic. All in all, Sri Lanka had the upper hand. Looks like we have another replacement. Number 3 comes in. Lalindra Kulatunga, another fine player, a veteran. Getting a powerful blow across the field. Now to number 12, Pasan Malwarachi. Sends in a high ball, a red jersey, intervene. Number 7 for the Reds moves forward. Chanaka Wijayasekara getting his defensive work rate up. Those two players, number 12 and 8, Chanaka Wijayasekara and Johan Leuke, played brilliantly. Sri Lanka in a bit of a bother. Red jerseys intervene, but the final pass went past the baseline, which means possession back with Sri Lankans. They are getting out of danger. Just 9 more minutes remaining. All it takes, be very strong in their defense, not commit too many mistakes, too many unforced errors. That's what caused the loss against Dubai Hockey Club A team during the first game for Sri Lankans. But today, they are smarter and much better. Chaturanga Dinesh trying to work out a fancy move, not working in his favor. All in all, very satisfactory outing for Sri Lanka Gold. Yes, they so far haven't won a game, but was a good one against India first up, and the second one against the same opponent. Also a draw, a commendable effort, but unfortunately went down yesterday against the team they are playing against now, Dubai Hockey Club A team. Scored 2 goals. Oh, very dangerous move, I can tell you. It's just about the direction was missing there for red jerseys. Scampering back. Clear change in comparison to the first half. First half, they were just ambling across. I was almost starting to wonder whether they are trying to conserve energy, especially with the final, grand final. The title is on the line and they are up against a very strong Sri Lanka Maroons. They're just probably trying to save, trying to conserve energy. But based on what we've seen in the second half, they're giving everything. That's always very pleasing to see. It could work both ways. If they manage to score 2 goals and win the game, it will definitely be a confidence booster. Taking up Sri Lanka Maroons, this man Chaturanga Dinesh had a fantastic game. There you go, very swift mover in defense and in offense. Oh, wasn't accurate. Little disappointed this time. Just number 66 for Dubai Hockey Club. Looks like we got Lushantha Pereira is in for Sri Lanka in the second half. Sends in a good one to his fellow teammate Naushad. He misses it altogether and conceding possession back, and possession once again back with the Reds. 29. He's been a crucial player. Giant frame, big presence, and at the same time outstanding work rate. Sri Lanka commits a foul and it will be a free hit, number 66. Oh, gets a very powerful one. Oh, what a goal! Is this man who scored the goal against Sri Lanka Gold yesterday? I'm not quite sure. Whichever the case, brilliant work, presence of mind. He knew, had enough pace. That was very powerfully struck and got the stick right on time and gets the right angle, gets it inside the goal. 1-all. Right from the beginning of the second half, in fact, I mentioned that clear change in plan, burst of energy, speed was up. So it's the accuracy with passes. Eventually, not taken them too long to score a goal, a fantastic one. Now Sri Lanka, little apprehensive to build up attacking maneuvers. A high ball to Naushad. He tries to get it moved to the sideline. Oh, still moving, still moving. How about that for pace? This should be another penalty corner, if I'm mistaken. You have to wait and see to find that out. Sri Lanka Gold 1, UAE A 1. Even Steven. This is the penultimate game and this is the second half. Can Sri Lanka hold on for another draw? Or do they have enough resource to score another goal? They're just about to take the first penalty corner of the second half. Definitely a very interesting one. Wasn't the right call, wasn't the right decision. Tried to go by himself, had roof to the left as well as to the right, but instead of utilizing his fellow teammates, he just gone for it and not had no direction, had no power. Goal scoring opportunity was missed all too easily. Now 77 moving alongside really nicely. Chaturanga Rupasinghe. Big presence, big man. Looks like unintentionally Sri Lankan player got the stick up little too high, and in the process stick went on to hit the head of red jersey player, and he's down. Seems to be under intense pain. Hopefully there's nothing serious. Very interesting call coming up by the ref. Fortunately, there's no injury. As you know, the hockey stick, a very hard, very strong, very sturdy object. If you're hit by it, likely to cause the damage. The rules in the game of hockey is to minimize any collisions of stick, onto the opposition. But that was purely accidental, it seems. They commits a foul. Sri Lanka once again saved by the bell. Sri Lanka during the second half seems to have cut down their speed. Energy levels seems to have gone down. It was fantastic energy during the first half. They just about got everything right apart from making few mistakes. And red jerseys once again in position, moving along really nicely. Number 26, big strong man, tall presence in the middle. Gets another one to number 66. Sri Lanka trying their best. Oh, that's a collision of bodies for Sri Lanka. Strong player Tiwanka Vijayaratne having a look at the ref and saying that should be a foul, but ref seems to be thinking otherwise. Now the lady player, the sole lady player in Dubai Hockey Club A team. Oh, fantastic save. That was struck very, very powerfully. Time is running out. Few moves still remaining. Sri Lanka trying to up the ante. But Dubai Hockey Club A players had percentage-wise better possession, better control, and as a result scored a fantastic goal. And they are threatening to score the second. Sri Lanka on the other hand. Now for the first time, Chanaka is in action. Haven't seen him much. He was very busy during the first 3 games. But surprisingly, got very few balls. Number 3, Lalindra Kulatunga tries to move alongside the attacking player. Partly distracted him, and as a result, he's not been able to get an accurate shot in goal. Now number 61, Pradeep Dasanayaka. Sri Lanka trying out their bench strength, pretty much giving out opportunities for all the players to have at least a game. Which is good. That's the whole point of team games, trying out whatever resources you have, trying to get the best out of them. Now slowly but steadily, pressure is back on Sri Lankans. After scoring a goal, Dubai Hockey Club A team seems to have slowed down a little bit. They will be concentrating on the finals, which will be started very shortly, just after the finish of this game. Game number 4 coming your way live on PEO Sport, SLT-MOBITEL PEO Sport, dedicated sports channel. We've been bringing you the live action right throughout 3 days altogether. 12 games already, and the big final is coming your way. But before that, the finalist, Dubai Hockey Club A team, trying their best to score another goal. Priyadarshan gets a good one to the left, not finding the mark. The receiver wearing red jersey clearly seems to have exhausted. There was a clear difference in their approach during the second half by Dubai Hockey Club A team. They were just stamping across, trying to conserve energy, but changed their game plan, came up with a much stronger second half. That's why they've been able to score the first goal of this game and level things up, and still unbeaten. And looks like this game might head into another draw. If that's the result, I'm sure against the finalist, against an unbeaten team, Sri Lanka Gold will be the happier side. They had a fantastic outing so far, but this is a powerful team, I can tell you. Dubai Hockey Club A team, the finalist. And that's the time. Desired result for Sri Lanka Golds. They lost just a game, and that was against Dubai Hockey Club A. But very next game they managed to draw against the same opponent. Fantastic result. Even though they haven't managed to win a game, played outstanding hockey. So that's the end of the final group stage game. Sri Lanka Gold 1, Dubai Hockey Club A 1.
For this particular game to come down to give away the medal, and the best player is from Sri Lanka Goals, Dhammika Aberatna, number 17. Dhammika, give it up for Dhammika Aberatna, the best player of this penultimate game. We are going into the grand finals. Dhammika, can I have you over here for a quick chat? So if we can have the medal ready, Dhammika, අවසන් තරඟයට ඉස්සෙල්ලා තරඟය කොහොම හරි ශිල්ප දැක්කුවා. මම හිතන්නේ ඉෂංකගේ මෙඩල් එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා නේද මේ සැරේ වාට?
ඔව්. ඇත්තටම කියනවා නම් ගොඩක්ම ස්තුතියි අපිට ස්පොන්සර් කරපු මේකයි සමග මේ සැරේ ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල් අවුරුදු මම හිතන තාලට 2016 තිබුණේ සාෆ් ගේම් එක මම අනවුන්ස්මන්ට් ඇත්තට මේ වගේ ටූර්නමන්ට් එකක් කරනවා කියන්නේ ලොකු දෙයක්, ලොකු හයියක් අපිට ක්‍රීඩාවට. ඇත්තටම thank you very much sponsors and අපේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමේ අනිකුත් සමාජිකයන්ට බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
මාස්ටර්ස් කණ්ඩායමක් හැටියට මම හිතන්නේ එකතු වෙලා ක්‍රීඩා කරන්න ලැබීමත් අපි ඉස්කෝලේ කාලේ ක්ලබ් ගහනකොට එකට සෙල්ලම් කරපු පරණ යාළුවෝ, පරණ ප්‍රතිවාදියෝත් එක්ක නැවත ක්‍රීඩා කරනකොට ඒකෙන් ලැබෙන හැඟීම
ඇත්තටම දැන් මාත් එක්ක සෙල්ලම් කරා, මාත් එක්ක 2004 ගහපු අයියා කෙනෙක්. එයා තමයි ෆෝවර්ඩ් එක ගැහුවේ. ඇත්තටම සතුටුයි මේ වගේ අපිට සෙල්ලම් කිරීම ලැබෙම. බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
හරි. විනාඩියක් ඉන්න ධම්මික අපිට මෙඩල් එකක් දෙන්න තියෙනවා. අපේ ගෙස් කෙනෙකුත් ඉන්නවා මෙඩල් එක ලෑස්ති කරගෙන අපිට මෙඩල් එක ලබා දුන්නා නම් best player medal එක අපිට ධම්මිකට දීලා එයාට පොඩි rest එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් වෙනවා. If we could have the medal being handed over, we can have the medal given over to the best player of this particular game. Mr. Dennis De Rosario is coming down. Dennis ඉතින් දන්නවනේ. Dennis අපි හැමෝම දන්න කෙනෙක්. එයා දැන් එනවා මෙඩල් එක දෙන්න. එයා එනකල් දමික මේ දැන් Goals and Maroons කණ්ඩායම් දෙකේම මං හිතන්නේ ඔයත් එක්ක සෙල්ලම් කරපු කට්ටිය ගොඩක් ඉන්නවා. කීප දෙනෙක් ගැන අපි කතා කරොත් එහෙම ක්‍රීඩකයෝ හැටි.
අතන කුඩාගම අයියා ඉන්නවා කැප්ටන් කරන්නේ යා. ඊට පස්සේ මාත් එක්ක සෙල්ලම් පාණ්ඩරත්න ඉන්නවා. ගොඩක් කට්ටිය සයිඩ් එකේ ඉන්න මාත් එක්ක සෙල්ලම් කරපු කට්ටිය තමයි ගොඩක් ඉන්නේ. සීනියර් ප්ලේයර්ස් යට ඉන්නේ කුඩාගම අයියා තමයි. මේ ඊට අමතරව සියලු දෙනා මාත් එක්ක සෙල්ලම් කරේ කට්ටිය තමයි නැෂනල් සයිඩ් එක ගහපු කට්ටිය තමයි ඉන්නේ බොහෝ දුරට. right.
All right, we have Mr. Dennis Rosario giving over the medal to Damika as the player of the match. So we also have another special gentleman that we need to have a little bit of a chat with. Thank you very much, gentlemen. So, Mr. Rosario, could I have you join him for another photograph, Mr. Rosario, with Damika once more? And while they are taking that photograph, we have another special gentleman here from the Isle of the Shamrock, the Emerald Isle, the other Emerald Isle compared to us. So Stephen from Ireland, so the luck of the Irish has held out and you're in the final.
Definitely, we had to escape a couple of pressure moments, but luckily the defence held firm, and we did business at the other end as well. So delighted to see we've continued to score goals, but these short form matches are very tense and very intense, as they should be. So it really tests the legs and the endurance of our team for sure.
It's interesting that you mentioned the intensity of the games because, I mean, they say this is a Masters tournament, but there is an underlying metal and underlying steel with all the players that I have seen on the pitch. Nobody's left the game behind. Your head is telling you you're still 20. How is that feeling?
Well, I can tell you, I mean, I'm over 50 myself, but I think we're all a little bit young at heart. And we, we act those young ages and try to roll the years back. And you can easily tell as well that on all the players, throughout their career, they've played at a high level. And the big thing we've managed to do is push off the injuries and stay competitive. And you can see the technique, the tactics, the passing, the possession is really still there. And as you said, just maybe sometimes our mind thinks we can catch that ball, but our legs just say no.
Awesome. And also, Stephen, you mentioned injuries. You were supposed to play today and during this tournament, but unfortunately a little bit of a knee injury has kept you away. But would have loved to see you play. Getting back to the general ambience and the feel of the tournament, and is this your first time in Sri Lanka or have you been here before?
No, I've been very fortunate to visit Sri Lanka and have experience of the beautiful coastline. Been up to Galle for a holiday, and then also in the more central regions where the jungle and the forest is amazing. As I said, I'm from Ireland, so we're the Emerald Isle. But I tell you, Sri Lanka certainly gives us a run for money in that category too. So we were honored, delighted, and flattered if you continued to host this tournament annually, and we would definitely mark it down in our calendar and would be, very delighted to come back.
Absolutely, and you did mention the Emerald Isle and the competition between the two for the greenery and all of that. But on another side, on a per capita consumption level, I think on the beverage consumption level as well, the Irish and the Sri Lankans have somewhat of a little bit of a ongoing match.
I think we both appreciate that hydration is key.
Awesome reply, awesome reply. So thanks a lot, Stephen.
Appreciate it. Thanks again for your hospitality. Best wishes to all the teams. And maybe someday, if we're fortunate, the UAE might invest in such an amazing water-based pitch that you have here. We don't have one yet, but we live in hope.
Awesome. Glad to hear that and hope that dream comes true. That's Stephen, the manager for Ireland, and we'll be back in a little while with the game. They're just going to take a 10-minute break. Thanks a lot, Stephen. This is the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025. And we are ready with the other dignitaries. Don't go away. We'll be back with the grand final very, very soon.
We make may come from a simple beginning, but our methods are so much more. As our nation advances, we pledge to keep on providing, nourishing the nation with every step forward. What we do isn't easy, but we put our heart into everything we do, empowering our farmers and ensuring the quality of our milk is at the forefront, so we can be proud of what we do and put our mark on it. We are the nation's dairy. We are Kotmale.
The Magic Chocolate Collection.
කිරට තෙලට ඇඹුල් තියල් ඇතුළු රස රැසකට ගෝල්ඩි චිකන් මීට් බෝල්ස්.
Unleash your true essence. Yardley. Experience the legacy of luxury.
Smooth, sensuous, silky, made to perfection from the finest ingredients. Fresh milk, smoothest chocolate, crispy wafer. Taste the crispy crunch of cashew. Dive into exquisite vanilla, chocolate, fruit and nut, exotic heavenly crunch, cappuccino and mixed berry. All ice cream masterpieces of magic.
Ganda real fun එක අරගමු fun විඳගමු fun kiss fun from nectar full fun 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 අතනත් fun මෙතනත් fun kiss fun from nectar full fun 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 ඔයාට මෙයාට එයාට අරයට fun 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 kiss fun from nectar කොයි කාටත් full fun 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 නැව් පළතුරු සාරයෙන් kiss fun fruit nectar කොහොමත් fun
රසගුණයෙන් පදමට අතේ ඇති මුදලට ගෝල්ඩි සුප්‍රීම් චිකන් සොසේජස්.
We may come from a simple beginning, but our methods are so much more. As our nation advances, we pledge to keep on providing, nourishing the nation with every step forward. What we do isn't easy, but we put our heart into everything we do, empowering our farmers and ensuring the quality of our milk is at the forefront, so we can be proud of what we do and put our mark on it. We are the nation's dairy. We are Kotmale.
The magic chocolate collection.
කිරට තෙලට ඇඹුල් තියල් ඇතුළු රස රැසකට ගෝල්ඩි චිකන් මීට් බෝල්ස්.
Unleash your true essence. Yardley. Experience the legacy of luxury.
Smooth, sensuous, silky, made to perfection from the finest ingredients. Fresh milk, smoothest chocolate, crispy wafer. Taste the crispy crunch of cashew. Dive into exquisite vanilla, chocolate, fruit and nut, exotic heavenly crunch, cappuccino, and mixed berry. All ice cream masterpieces of magic.
Kanda real fun එක අරගමු fun විඳගමු fun kiss fun from nectar full fun 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 අතනත් fun මෙතනත් fun kiss fun from nectar full fun 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 ඔයාට මෙයාට එයාට අරයට fun 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 kiss fun from nectar කොයි කාටත් full fun 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 නැව් පළතුරු සාරයෙන් kiss fun fruit nectar කොහොමත් fun
රසගුණයෙන් පදමට අතේ ඇති මුදලට ගෝල්ඩි සුප්‍රීම් චිකන් සොසේජස්.
We may come from a simple beginning, but our methods are so much more. As our nation advances, we pledge to keep on providing, nourishing the nation with every step forward. What we do isn't easy, but we put our heart into everything we do, empowering our farmers and ensuring the quality of our milk is at the forefront, so we can be proud of what we do and put our mark on it. We are the nation's dairy. We are Kotmale.
The magic chocolate collection.
තිරට තෙලට ඇඹුල් තියල් ඇතුළු රස රස
We are back live. Let me try that again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back live here at the AstroTurf at the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025, the grand final between the Sri Lanka Maroons in their second strip. We are in the gold jersey against the Dubai A team. We are just about ready to get the game underway. Deandra, it's going to be an exciting final, a culmination of 3 days of hockey. So who do we have lined up to meet them and be the chief guest and the guest of honor for tonight?
Thank you, Hetty. So we are back, as he said, with the Cargills International Masters Cup, the final game after 3 days of action. We are here with Dubai A team and Sri Lanka Maroons, actually dressed in gold at the moment. But the finals is underway, right? So we would like to invite our dignitaries to be introduced to our team for this final match. I would like to invite Mr. Pirsanth Shivanyanam, Managing Director, Cargills Convenience Food Limited. Mr. Dennis D. Rosairo, our Sri Lanka legend of legends. And Mr. Fawzul Hamid, the President of the Sri Lanka Masters Hockey Association. We warmly welcome our chief guests and our dignitaries to be welcomed and introduced to the teams playing the final game.
Of course, not forgetting our officials for today. The officials for the finals are Mr. Shanta Dimel and Mr. Dinesh Karan. They are just in the middle of the pitch and they are doing the toss with the two captains, deciding who will have the ball and who will have the side that they play again. And at this point, we see the dignitaries joining us here on the turf. It's been a wonderful 3 days of hockey, and this is the final. The garlanding of the chief guest and the 2 guests of honor is happening right now. We welcome all of them, and we thank Cargills for their support, obviously, for this entire tournament. It would not have been possible without their support and the organization progress of the Sri Lanka Masters Hockey Association, who have made this tournament what it is today. And here we wait, and we wait for the walk-up as the 2 officials join the 2 teams. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen, for the grand final. Come forward as we see all the dignitaries, all the golden era hockey players being introduced right across the board. Each one playing a different role right now in Sri Lanka for hockey, from supporting us with medical support as well as from different aspects. It's good to see all these gentlemen, and we see 2 Kutubdins walking down that line, Deandra. So it's good to see both of them walking down there. Great to see most of these old players who have done brilliantly well for hockey, and it is on their shoulders that the game has risen in this country. Once the introduction is done, we would like to invite the 2 teams, after the exchange of pleasantries, to, as is not the norm with this tournament, join up for a quick group photograph with all the officials as well as the dignitaries who are here today with us. Come people, let's hear a louder round of applause for the players and the participants here today. I can't hear you. A quick photograph with everyone in the frame. The photographer is there on the goal side, so just look towards that side. And there you have it. We are all ready to go. The grand final of the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025. As Deandra said, it's been 3 exciting days of hockey, and the spirit of the game and the way that they have played, taking us back many, many years, Deandra, and seen the way that they have appreciated the Sri Lankan hospitality and how we have helped them in their tournament and in their arrangement. It's heartening to see that the game itself has become an ambassador for tourism as well in Sri Lanka, don't you think?
Indeed, and it has brought many people together, so many new friends, new people joining in to play here in Sri Lanka, and I think as an international tournament in our country, it's something really great for Sri Lanka as well. So let's get ready for the final match. As you can hear, it's about to get started, and our spectators are cheering on our teams. So let's hear it for Dubai A and Sri Lanka Maroons.
On with the show, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the grand final at the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025. Back to the live commentary.
This is in fact the moment you've all been waiting for, the grand final. This is Cargills International Hockey Championship 2025. Wonderful initiative, well organized and well conducted by Sri Lanka Masters Hockey Association. After 3 days of intense hockey action, two teams deservedly so enters the final. Sri Lanka Maroons, though wearing the gold color jersey, due to jersey clash, both the teams can't wearing the same color pretty much. So Sri Lanka, though they are wearing the gold color jersey quite clearly, Sri Lanka Masters Maroons, they are ready. This is the moment you've all been waiting for right from the starting. 6 teams, 4 nations, and finally it come down to 2 deserved teams to be in the final. 30 minutes it takes. 30 minutes to the glory. Dubai Hockey Club A ready to start off the proceedings and waiting for the signal. Sri Lanka, Natita Kudagama, Satya Janagan, Chanaka Gajanayaka, Talidu Mahesh, Nuwan Hevage, and a very strong team. So is the challengers, the visiting team, unbeaten. Just like the Sri Lankans, the Maroons played 4 games, won 3 and drawn a single encounter. They had a better rest. They had better recovery time. Just about 15 minutes ago, Dubai Hockey Club A team played against a very strong Sri Lanka Gold and game ended in a draw. And Sri Lanka trying to get their work rate up. This man, he's a crucial player. Wearing jersey number 9, the skipper, Nadit Kudagama. Excellent move, but at the end, the defense was excellent too. Oh, that's a good challenge. Sri Lanka gets a good ball. Oh, that was powerful, I can tell you. Just a matter of getting the stick in the right place for the attackers. Didn't happen, but a very, very bright start for the Sri Lankans. Understandably, Dubai Hockey Club must be feeling the tiredness. It's never easy. Oh, well intercepted. Right into the middle and gets the first penalty corner of the game. This is as expected. Big crowd is in, cheering Sri Lanka all the way. Maroons, they are in with a chance of going up by a goal. Bit of a mini discussion in the middle, right in front of the shooting circle. It looks like the player wearing jersey number 25, Tarinda Mahesh, moves to the position and they are ready. Crucial moment. That's it! What a fine recovery work. It was a good corner, but following touches weren't ideal. But Sri Lanka somehow gets the first goal and goes in front. This is the grand final. Just cannot ask for a better start. Goal scorer Nisanka Jayasundara, he's been having a fantastic tournament. There will be award given to the player of the tournament. I'm only guessing, and it's not far from it. Outstanding tournament. I lost count on how many goals he scored. Whichever the case, he's been very, very enterprising. He was touched too late and came off the leg, it seems. Immediately, on top of being tired, Dubai International Team, Dubai Hockey Club A team, now they put under pressure. Just about 3 to 4 minutes gone. Sri Lanka immediately have the upper hand. It's just about getting your work rate up, getting your defense sorted out. If Sri Lanka managed to commit less number of mistakes in comparison to first game against the same opponent, they will definitely have the upper hand. This is in fact the first time they are clashing against each other. I'm referring, they had comparatively easy going to the final rounds. First game winning by 4-0 against Oman UTSC. The second game ended in a draw, once again beating the touring Dubai Hockey Club B team 4-0. And today they once again beaten the touring Dubai Hockey B team by the same margin, 4-0. So outstanding effort. They scored 12 goals and they were hardly tested, but this is the final. Their defense will definitely be tested. Good ball, cross court. Gajanayaka moves ahead really nicely. Sends in a good one. Another one to the middle and just about a foot and a half away from the goal post. Pressure, pressure, pressure. This is exactly what Sri Lanka needs to do. Exerting huge amount of pressure. Understandably, the tired team, Sri Lanka, relatively fresh after playing their first game around 5:45 p.m. which means inside 3 hours. Dubai Hockey Club A playing 3 games, never easy. Though the heat seems to have receded, the humidity, and after playing 2 games, taken a toll. Still, anybody's game. The skipper needing a special effort from him. Fantastic ball. Just too high. Just too high. Mahesh, Tarinda Mahesh, tried his best to get close, but that was quite clearly above his head and he had very little chance. Kramer, another player, very potent attacker. This man raised his game up right throughout the day. During the first game against Dubai Hockey Club B team, had a fantastic game, number 25, Tarinda Mahesh, and one Hevage wearing jersey number 7, another fantastic player. Wearing jersey number 10, Pramesh Kramer. I think he's a player who's got another gear to shift. During the first day, he was outstanding, little quiet today. Hopefully, can do something better. Footballing skills to the rescue, and Sri Lanka commits a foul. Sri Lanka dominating the proceedings in this grand final. 6 very strong teams, and we had 3 days of enthralling hockey. Deservedly so. 2 best teams be in the final, and they are just about 24 minutes away from glory. What an occasion it will be for both the teams. Reaching final itself a great achievement. How about that for speed? Skipper. Pace and precision. He was challenged and it was a foul. afraid Sri Lanka. Cheeky ball. The intervention is good. Oh! What was that about? I think quite clearly the goalkeeper hit a powerful blow around the midriff and fell in the brunt of it, and he's down. There will be a momentary hold. Sri Lanka take on the opportunity to take a breather and regroup, discuss their strategy. So far so good. Sri Lanka, they are in front. It's just about maintaining the lead, and hopefully by pressurizing the opposition just like they are doing at the moment right in front of us. It's a fabulous scene here at Hockey Turf, Astro Turf here at Colombo 7. This tournament well organized and well conducted by Sri Lanka Masters Hockey Association, a wonderful venture. I'm sure they will make this event an annual fixture. Sri Lanka are ready to take another penalty corner, a crucial one. Can they go up by 2-0? Not quite, not quite. Still in with a chance. Still not in, but Sri Lanka gets the penalty corner, and Kramer claiming it should be a penalty stroke instead, but ref seems to be very convinced. After wearing the protective gear, 4 defenders and the goalkeeper standing inside the goal post, number 25 of Sri Lanka, Tharinda Mahesh, moves to the position. A good run, and it's in. Fabulous work. Brilliantly done. Now it will be very, very tough for the touring side. Wearing jersey number 15, Harendra Dharmaratna. What a fantastic work. This is what you call be at the right place at the right time, and did the right thing. Sri Lanka dominating the proceedings. Just about 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Trying to intercept very enterprising attacker Kramer. Masters showcasing what they are capable of. They should surely inspire the young hockey players in the country to take up the game seriously, as well as the officials, the administrators of the game. Dubai A trying to slow the pace, trying to keep the ball in their position for a longer period. By doing so, trying to frustrate Sri Lankans. They are rampant on the attack. 2 goals already against a very, very strong Indian team. I beg your pardon, Dubai Hockey Club A team. They had fairly good outing against India A today, and afterwards they managed to draw their second encounter against Sri Lanka Gold. And yet another game, and happens to be the grand final. Sri Lanka trying to utilize the advantage they have, that mental edge. This man, he's a danger player, very dangerous. I think he's the one who scored that equalizer against Sri Lanka Gold during the second game this evening. Very powerful, big frame. That's fabulous. But so is the defender. This is a substantial lead, I can tell you, taking the format into consideration. Just 30 minutes, 15 minutes per half. So whoever takes the lead, Sri Lanka just about have 17 minutes to retain the ball, 17 minutes to not to commit too many mistakes. But like all sport, hockey too is a funny game. Ample time remaining. Good pressure. This man, he's been having a fantastic game so far. Scored a goal. Dharmaratna. Excellent work rate. He almost got that one into his position, but unfortunately the strike was touched too quick. A fantastic ball and well retained. Skipper. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, over eager that time. This is number 12 for Sri Lanka. Satya Janeshan. They will have to do something within the first half itself. It will be very, very tough to score 2 goals in the second half, I tell you. Sri Lanka will be focusing on tightening their defense in the second half, I have no doubt. For the same reason, it will be a good idea if they can get a goal. This is about the right time. Just about 2 minutes remaining. And Sri Lanka had the upper hand. We expected this sort of. The fresher side. It's never easy playing 3 games on a trot. But that's the format, like I mentioned right at the beginning of this game. And Sri Lanka gets another free hit immediately. Getting busy, moving forward. Excellent control. Looking for support and finding it really nicely. High ball. Ah! You need to be a good cricketer. Good square cutter, and you need a cricket bat to get that one into the net, I can tell you. The hockey stick wasn't wide enough, quite clearly. Sri Lanka conceding possession back, the Reds moving forward. He's pretty much the playmaker, deciding which patterns to work out, deciding which patterns work better for them. Whichever the case, very efficient team. Number 29, tall man, long levers, so much of power. Just like that, just like they did during the preliminary rounds. First day, second day and third day. Through the middle. Very efficient passes. Oh, just hurried things up a little too much. Grand opportunity. Corner begging. Who else? Dharmaratna. I beg your pardon, that was Tarinda Mahesh. So far had an excellent game. How about that for cheeky little intervention? Superb work. Once again through the middle, looking for numbers, looking for support, and he was struck behind. What an excellent first half. Still enough time. For a moment thought with referee's whistle, the first half almost came to an end. Oh, hurrying things up a little too much on the second consecutive occasion. Can't blame. Once you get inside the D, you got very little time remaining. The defenders scampering back quite quickly. Oh, excellent stick work by Kramer. Yeah, gets it. Touches the opposition's stick, and looks like Sri Lanka getting another free hit. Brilliant. 12. Janagan concedes the possession back to the Reds. They are moving forward. Number 10, very dangerous player. Just like that. It was all too easy when you're trying to hurry things up a little too much. After a few seconds, it's been confirmed. First half done. Sri Lanka up by 2-0. Excellent work being done.
And welcome back. We are at halftime for the final game against Dubai Hockey Club Team A and Sri Lanka Maroons. We are at halftime at the moment for the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025. As you know, Cargills, being our main sponsor, is basically the reason that this event is happening today. So we would like to extend our gracious thanks to Cargills for coming up with this sponsorship and making this day possible. Not forgetting our co-sponsors, UTN Trading Company, the sole distributor for Yardley London in Sri Lanka. If you want to smell good, use Yardley. And also Hamidia for also being a co-sponsor. We extend our gratitude and thanks to all the sponsors for making this day possible.
Absolutely right, Deandra. And the first half has been full of action. We saw a lovely deflected goal by Velagedara, which went into the goal, and then a drag flick off the penalty corner by our very own Dharmaratna, who managed to score that goal. So as it stands now, we are 2-0 up for the for the Sri Lanka Maroons, who are playing here today in the goal strip. And that is an amazing feat in itself. So 2-0 up there. It has been a very, very intriguing game of hockey so far. We have seen the skills being used and the wide play being brought into play. As you can see, the bunching up of the players has dissipated. There's a little bit more understanding amongst the players. So it's great to see that the tournament has progressed thus far, and we are right at the tail end of the tournament. The one thing that we need to think about is the tenacity of these players. I mean, we spoke to people earlier, even the coach of the Dubai team, who was talking about the strength of spirit of the players who are there here today, and that's true for the Sri Lanka side as well as the Dubai side, Deandra.
Definitely. We see a lot of sportsmanship between all the teams, a lot of activity and action on and off the field, and it's really great to see. And for once again, we would like to thank our sponsors because they are the ones that made all this possible. Thank you to Cargill Ceylon PLC, our title sponsors, not forgetting Yardley London, which is marketed by UTN Trading Company, and Hamidia. We are about to start the second half of this game shortly, so stay tuned, guys. There's so much more to happen in this final match for the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025, organized by the Sri Lanka Masters Hockey Association.
That's right, and not only that, Deandra, we have some very special people we will be recognizing during the whole course of the presentation ceremony, people who have been instrumental in making this tournament happen, both from an international aspect and some of the people who have been on the ground. A very special person in particular.
Behind the scenes.
Very much behind the scenes, but a person who has given a lot of boost for Sri Lanka hockey with his curatorship of this particular venue. He's a name that needs no introduction to most of us. We'll get back to him as soon as the game is done and we go into the presentation. And you see that the Maroons are all ready to go, and we see the Dubai team also just in place. We are just about to get the second half underway here at the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025.
Stay tuned for the final bit of action under this hockey tournament, and we will see you at the awards.
Final 15 minutes of the grand final is upon us. 6 teams battled it out over 3 days of intense hockey, and it all come down to this 15 minutes. Sri Lanka got only 15 minutes to contend, and on the other hand, Dubai Hockey Club A got 15 minutes to score 2 or more goals to stay in contention. It was a fantastic half for Sri Lanka Maroons, but they got more work to do. I have no doubt Dubai Hockey Club A team, they will approaching this half with all guns blazing. Got nothing left, nothing to left behind. This is the grand final. Understandably, the tighter side, but no excuses. After conceding 2 goals, Dubai Hockey Club A team came back, I thought, towards the last 5 minutes of the first half. It's just about Sri Lanka not committing too many fouls. I thought yesterday against the same opponent, Sri Lanka goal made the cardinal error of conceding a free hit, conceding a penalty corner in fact, and that's where they leveled things up and got in front by a spectacular goal. 6 teams, 4 nations, 3 days of intense hockey, and it all come down to this moment. Those are the glittering looking medals to be awarded to the winners, runners up and third place finishers. There will be an award for the player of the tournament. In my book, Sri Lanka Maroons number 3 is not too far behind, but we'll have to stay. 15 more minutes remaining. We will find answers soon enough. Ishanka Jayasundara, the man I'm referring. Now Sri Lanka, they wouldn't mind slowing things down. They got the lead. It's about keep the ball in position, not committing too many mistakes. Let the opponents come at you. By doing so, open up the gaps and create opportunities by long passes like that. Whichever the case, now Reds seems to be focused. Very intense looks in their faces. Strong man moving forward really nicely, and Sri Lanka spread across the field in defense. 3 midfielders committed themselves, staying back. As many as 5 defenders lurking behind. Looks like Sri Lanka made a replacement. 61, wearing jersey number 61, he's in. Reds moving ahead, well challenged by Sri Lanka Maroons. Another good one, just about 23 meters out. Sri Lanka calm and composed. Another good ball. Mahesh, this time almost a dangerous collision. No damage. 12 moves ahead really nicely. Now to the far end. Oh, that's a good one. Finds Janagan, and Janagan sends it to the left flank. Sri Lanka gets another quality ball. Oh, goes over the crossbar. This is the 3rd occasion Sri Lanka not finding the mark. Yes, they are up by 2 goals, but they missed just about 3 similar opportunities. Whichever the case, hot on the heels in attack. Gets a free hit in their favor of the lady player. 25. Oh, that's a good one. Dangerous, number 66. Defense, solid. 12 moves ahead really nicely. Janagan. Excellent work rate. Space in front. Goal number 3. What a goal was that? Asanka Vela wearing jersey number 17 joins the party. It will be very, very tough to dismantle Sri Lanka Maroons now, I can tell you. 3 goals to nil. They saved the best for the last. That's what great teams do. They've been training hard. They've been anticipating an opportunity like this to rub shoulders against strong international teams. And by far the best teams during the day number 3. Had a fairly comfortable win against Dubai B and just about to come on top against Dubai A. That was too high, it seems. Free hit goes Sri Lanka's way. A very keen looking at the watch. That one came over. Oh, that's another penalty corner. That's more like it. They've been doing a great job when it comes to threading the ball through the middle, and the receivers, the attackers, hot on the heels, had a fantastic game. Dubai Hockey Club A feeling the pressure, shoulders gone down, energy levels not so good. Sri Lanka dominated possession pretty much 65 to 70%, if I'm not mistaken. Now ready to take another penalty corner. Will it be another one? Sri Lanka looking very, very dangerous. Now he's advancing too early and he will be sent out. Not quite clear who exactly is getting ready to send the ball in. The penalty corner taker. 5 defenders inside. Oh, that's it. Just maybe the final nail in the coffin. 4 goals to nil. What a fantastic day in the office for Sri Lanka Maroons. Fantastic tournament. 2 teams in action. Both the teams played an outstanding hockey tournament. And Sri Lanka Maroons in particular. Brilliant stuff. It's almost impossible to dismantle them now with the patterns and the energy levels they are showcasing. Dubai Hockey Club A team. Very strong yesterday, beaten India as well as Sri Lanka goals, and today drawn their encounter against India, immediately showcasing excellent skill levels. And yesterday I can remember I rated them as the favorites. Not any long. Well intercepted and came off the feet. Excellent work. Now it's just a matter of going through the formalities, killing the pace, not making mistake. Just about that. Excellent work. Sri Lanka, right from the beginning of this grand final, looks the determined side. Scored a goal, not taken them more than 3 minutes to do that. Immediately afterwards, another goal, up by 2 goals to nil by the end of 15 minutes. And in the second half, same energy levels, same accuracy. What a fantastic game of hockey. This will no doubt will written in the history of Sri Lanka Masters Hockey. Wonderful tournament, well organized and conducted superbly. Time is running out. Trying to hurry things up. They are compromising speed and accuracy. Four goals, asking too much, I have no doubt. It's just about Sri Lanka not doing anything silly, not doing anything rash. It's just about stick to your basics. That'll do. Oh, brilliant. Joining in the middle. Oh, wow. Excellent work. Take a look at the crowd reaction. They are looking for more, and why not? How did he intercept that? Oh, that's amazing. A powerful blow, well intercepted, and he still moves ahead. But the Dubai defenders, they were vigilant on that occasion. Now the big man, he was challenged. The challenge was all right, it seems. Now free kick in favor of Dubai Hockey Club A. 66 moves ahead. Threads one in, wasn't successful. Janagan, excellent in defense, pretty much smothered. 3 to 4 very potent attacks. That's the whole point, being efficient in defense. It doesn't matter how offensive you can be, if your defense isn't strong enough, you're not going to do too well in the game of hockey. Kramer, fantastic work rate. Sri Lanka gets another free hit. This man, from the moment he came in wearing jersey number 22, he's been doing a fantastic work. He seems to be in very fresh mindset, looking very fresh, moving along the turf really nicely. Number 7 trying to form an attacking wave, wasn't successful. Kramer intervened. 77 in fact. That's Kumar Stein. The youngsters, the future of hockey in Sri Lanka, very eagerly looking at the finals. Sri Lanka, they are in front. At this stage, not even a miracle can save Dubai Hockey Club A team. However, this man, he's been very busy. Excellent work rate. Gets a good ball in the tee. The defense, excellent. He was challenged with a foul. As a result, gets the ball. There was no one. That was reckless by Sri Lankans, conceding possession back to the opposition little cheaply. And as you can see, large number of players committed in the attack. Oh, tough one. Sri Lanka very, very lucky on that occasion. Goalkeeper was out of balance, out of position, but there were a couple of defenders to support him. Another escape. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Brilliantly done. Quite a few replacements. If I go by the jersey numbers by now, I'll be definitely committing few errors with the names of players. Looks like, yes, A free hit. Now all or nothing. Now all or nothing for Dubai Hockey Club A. Nothing seems to be working according to a plan. Gets a penalty corner. Sri Lanka somehow committed this foul, and how many more minutes left? We are not having the clock on your screen. Not more than 5 minutes, I can tell you. Trying to hurry things up a little too much and gets one inside. I'm pretty sure it wasn't awarded. I initially thought ref given out the signal for a goal. That wasn't the case. Dubai was committing a foul while on the attack, and Sri Lanka breathing ever so easily now. Smiles in the faces of the spectators. They've enjoyed a day, in fact 3 days of excellent hockey by the Masters. Their commitment, their skill levels, excellent. They had the backing of their association, and they brought international hockey into Sri Lanka shores once again, and hopefully many more internationals arriving the Emerald Isle, and Sri Lankan hockey players, the youngsters, getting an opportunity to test their skill set against international players, just like they did, just like the Master did, and they excelled. Brilliant outing. Now it's just a formality, I can tell you. Sri Lanka breathing very, very easily. There you go, committing too many mistakes. Energy gone down. Empty tanks, empty minds. Driving the attackers forward. Oh, brilliant move. Finds the fellow player. Think about this format. Once you get in front, the time run out for the opposition very, very quickly. Oh, fabulous. Just the sweeper and the goalkeeper. Not too sure what exactly happened there. Done and dusted. Fabulous work. A historic moment for Master Hockey in the country. Sri Lanka Masters Maroons the champions. Unbeaten champions. What a fabulous tournament for them. Excellent work against a very, very strong team. One would argue they had the easy path to the finals. But how about that for a resounding win? Sri Lanka Masters Maroons, the champions of Cargills International Hockey Cup 2025.
The hectic pace, so we have the award ceremony to come up. And the final scores, 4 goals to nil. The Maroons walking away as 4 goals to 1. I'm sorry, 4 goals to 1. Walking away as the winners of the Sri Lanka Masters Tournament, the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give a huge round of applause to our final teams.
magic chocolate collection.
කිරට තෙලට ඇඹුල් තියල් ඇතුළු රස රසකට ගෝල්ඩි චිකන් මීට් බෝල්ස්.
Unleash your true essence. Yardley. Experience the legacy of luxury.
Smooth, sensuous, silky, made to perfection from the finest ingredients. Fresh milk, smoothest chocolate, crispy wafer. Taste the crispy crunch of cashew. Dive into exquisite vanilla, chocolate, fruit and nut, exotic heavenly crunch, cappuccino and mixed berry. All ice cream masterpieces of magic.
Ganda real mafanika. Aragamu fun. Vinagamu fun. Kiss fun from nectar. Full fun, fun, fun. After nothing fun. Meta nothing fun. Kiss fun from nectar. Full fun, fun, fun. Oята, beata, eata, aleata, fun, fun, fun. Kiss fun from nectar. Koi kata full fun, fun, fun.
නැව් පළතුරු සාරයෙන් කිස් ෆන් ෆෘට් නෙක්ටර් කොහොමත් ෆන්. රසගුණයෙන් පදමට අතේ ඇති මුදලට ගෝල්ඩි සුප්‍රීම් චිකන් සොසේජ.
We may come from a simple beginning, but our methods are so much more. As our nation advances, we pledge to keep on providing, nourishing the nation with every step forward. What we do isn't easy, but we put our heart into everything we do, empowering our farmers and ensuring the quality of our milk is at the forefront, so we can be proud of what we do and put our mark on it. We are the nation's dairy. We are Kotmale.
The Cargills International Masters Cup 2025.
We would like to invite all and players, spectators as well to join in the presentation party.
එලට ඇඹුල් තියල් ඇතුළු රස රසකට Goldie chicken meatballs.
Unleash your true essence. Yardley. Experience the legacy of luxury.
Smooth, sensuous, silky, made to
Presentation for the awards for the night. Firstly, I would like to invite Mr. Manzar Jan and Mr. Pallavi Desekara to hand over a few tokens of appreciation to our schools teams. We would like to invite participating school teams from St. Joseph's College, St. Thomas's College, Ananda College, St. Benedict's College, and also our girls teams, Museus College and President's College, Kotte.
So the first three to be given away to St. Thomas's,
St. Joseph's College.
And then the second box to be given over to St. Thomas's. And the third recipient from Ananda College to receive the third box. With that, we thank Mr. Manchar Jan and ask Mr. Pala Besekar to join us to give away the next 3 boxes.
Can we please have participants from Museus College? And finally, President's College, Kotte.
And certainly last but not least, a representative from St. Benedict's, Benz.
And finally, St. Benedict's College. We thank you for your participation. Thank you, Mr. Pala Vijayasekara.
With that, we move on to a very special token of appreciation to be given away to someone who is no stranger to hockey if you have ever played at the AstroTurf. To give away this award, I'd like to invite Mr. Ashok Piris, the Senior VP of Sri Lanka Masters Hockey Association and also the coach of the winning Maroons Sri Lanka team. Mr. Ashok, could we have you here? I think you know who this is. A gentleman who has made sure this AstroTurf is always in spick and span condition. I'll give you the name. Raman Nang Hockey, Hockey Nam Raman. So, Mr. Raman K, can we have you to collect your award? Always smiling, always willing to help out at any given moment. Come on everyone, loud round of applause for Raman. And with that, we thank you, Mr. Ashok Piris. And we move on now to the player of the final. Any guesses who the player of the final is? While you are guessing, can I invite Mr. SHM Kutubdeen to come over and give the medal to the player of the final? If you could join us at the podium, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the player of the final, number 15 from the Maroons, Harendra Dharmaratna. Instrumental, of course, in the final win with his all-round play. Harendra is the most deserving recipient as selected by the officials today. His prowess has always been there from the school days, from when he was a player who gave his heart and soul for the game. So tonight was no exception. Despite the injury to his back, he's walking out to receive his medal. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Harendra Dharmaratna.
All right, congratulations. And we are about to award the medals for the runner-up team. Can we please invite Mr. Wes Karnine to please present the medals?
The first set of medals to be given away by Mr. Uwesul Karnine.
Can we please have our runner-up team, Dubai A?
With that, we have one more special award to give away. So, in recognition of everything that has been done by the Sri Lanka Masters Hockey Association, there is a token presented to us by UTSC Oman. So could I ask the president of the Sri Lanka Masters, Mr. Fasul, to step forward, sir, and accept this token from the Omani team.
We thank the Oman UTSC Club for being present in this event and also for the token of appreciation that's being handed over to the president of the Sri Lanka Masters Hockey Club.
But of course, we Sri Lankans are known for our hospitality. So, in order for us to do a reciprocal presentation to someone who has been very, very important for this tournament, can I ask Mr. Fauzul to accept this award and hand it over to the architect of this Masters tournament? He's here today with Team India, Mr. Stanley Fernandez.
We are here with the final set of awards. I would like to invite Mr. Alhad, Mr. Otto Prina, and our very own Senior Lahir to present the medals to the winning team. Can we please have the Sri Lanka Maroons, the winners of the Cargills International
join us at the presentation area for a quick photograph with our dignitaries. It's a rare gathering. Very rarely do we get all these gentlemen in one frame. So please join us for a quick photo opportunity.
Let's give it up for the Sri Lanka legends, everyone.
Thank you very much. And leaving the three dignitaries inside, could we ask the legends to give room for the final presentation? To join the final presentation party, can we invite the coach of the Sri Lanka Maroons, Ms. Ashpiris, along with the manager, Ms. Ananda. Ashok goes in his capacity as Vice President or Senior Vice President, and Mr. Ananda as the Treasurer, and a gentleman who is instrumental for this tournament behind the scenes. So Duncan, can I ask you also to join the presentation party?
Let's give it up for the winners of the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025 Championship Trophy.
To be presented by Mr. Pirisant Sivanyanam. Could we have the captain of the Maroons please to come up and accept the award?
Let's give it up for Sri Lanka Maroons, winners of the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025. Team, please do join your captain.
Now joined by the entire team, Sri Lanka Maroons. Could we have the entire team walk up?
Congratulations, Sri Lanka Maroons, on winning the Cargills International Masters Cup 2025 Championship Trophy. Once again, we would like to thank our title sponsor, Cargill Ceylon PLC, UTM Trading, the sole distributor for Yardley London in Sri Lanka, and Hamidia. We thank you all for being present here today, international teams as well as Sri Lankan teams, local schools, our teams from India, Oman, and Dubai. Thank you so much for being here, and please do return to Sri Lanka whenever you can. We hope to see you all here again.
That's it from me and Deandra. My name is Hetty, and remember, don't drink and drive because you might spill your drink. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Deandra and Hetty signing off.